We all need an audience, wouldn't you say, Fanny?
Experts, you can build an audience without going viral. Stop the spiral. You can build your audience without going viral.
You are not everybody's cup of tea, but you are exactly what some seek. Dr. Trudy Beerman shares strategies for building influential reach and developing your name of value. Listen in. Become the person people want to take selfies with and pay money to be part of your brand.
What if going viral isn't really the answer? And what if you don't go viral? Is it really the end? Have you ever felt the crushing weight of failure when your latest content flopped? Picture this. You're building a business from scratch. You're pouring your heart and soul into it. But how it's going is driving you crazy. You're starting to look at your analytics and you're haunted by the ghost of 0 views. I've been there, and I have many videos that still track 0 views, believe it or not. There is almost an absurdity to an expectation of virality. Virality can happen, guys, but to expect it all the time, there are some who have cracked the formula and do go viral pretty much most of the time. And there are definitely strategies that can help. But you just getting started, just get started. Just keep showing up and don't focus on an expectation of virality, especially not at this time. So let's unpack this. So you post a video and it gets 20 views and you wonder, is my content that bad? Let's be real. A cat video with 1 million views does not mean it is better than your expertise. Those people are good at getting attention, but are they making an impact? So we want to really address the misconception that low views equates that your content is of poor quality or that you're not measuring up. Some of you may even be trapped in an imposter syndrome that you really don't feel you are worthy of showing up, of being an expert, of speaking to a matter because others bigger than you are doing it. Do it anyways. If you're feeling like a fraud because your numbers don't validate your worth, the truth is that the internet thrives on trends, not necessarily talent. In fact, I've often said that the digital world does not recognize your expertise nor your experience. It only recognizes visibility, digital visibility. So if you lack digital visibility, it really won't even matter how much of an expert you are. And those who chase virality may be doing so without creating content of substance. So those cat videos, those prank videos, those dance videos, they do attract attention, but do they impact your life? Do they bring a transformation in your life as the content you're creating could potentially do? So a lot of you as experts, you're trying this business thing, you're not getting the expansion, the reach, the customers, the conversions that you want, and you begin to have fears of closing your business door, locking down your passion baby, and going back to that dreadful 9 to 5. But what if I told you that virality was not the only option for getting visibility and for getting conversions? You see, there is an assumption out there that going back to work even equals failure. And I don't want you to think that. If that's the strategy you need to feed your family, do it without feeling guilty or without feeling like a failure, guys. I'm telling you that the internet space it's not saying that you're not good at what you do, but it is giving you a big clue that you're not as digitally visible as you need to. So learn that lesson and come again, okay? So there are things that you can do, but the first thing I want you to do is to redefine what success means. Redefine what success means, because if for you success means virality, that might be the first problem. Redefine what success looks like for you. And if your success is only based on viral numbers and you don't get it, then you will feel like a failure, because that is how you have defined success. I'm inviting you to look at alternative options for defining success. What if the measure, the true measure of success, isn't view counts or subscriber counts, but the impact that you make on the lives of the people that you serve? You know how many people are watching you and you don't know they're watching you? For example, on my channel, 96% of my views come from people who are not subscribers. And I know that they exist because I look at the analytics, but the fact is that without them being subscribers, they're still watching anyways. You are being observed by people that don't know you, that you don't even know they exist or that they're watching you. So you could be having an impact on lives of voices that will never come back and say thank you. There's a story in the Bible of Jesus healing 10 lepers. He told them to go to the priest and bring the sacrifice for their healing, and only one turned back to say thanks. Of the 10, only one turned back to say thanks, but he had an impact on all 10. So this can be the thing, that focus on the impact. Okay, focus on the impact. Imagine having a loyal audience of just 100 people who hang on every word you say, compared to 1,000 that scroll past and you never even knew that they did watch you. So I'm offering you an opportunity to sit through my tiny masterclass. It's a tiny excerpt of my bigger Nom de Valeur program. Nom de Valeur is French for name of value. You want to be building your name as a name of value. Remember, I said the internet world, the digital realm, does not recognize your experience or your expertise. It only recognizes your visibility, your digital visibility. So in this tiny masterclass, you're going to get an excerpt of this bigger package, and you will walk away with 3 defined results, all of which are crucial to your digital visibility. Now, there are 3 standard outcomes that are part of the package, and the link will be here for you to take a look at that. If in the onboarding, I recognize that you already have one or more of those components, I'm happy to shift them to other areas. But you will walk away with 3 distinct outcomes. For the most part, those 3 distinct outcomes are our preparatory audit, which is going to give you a score for your current level of influential reach. Influential reach, it does not only look at your area or scope of influence, but the depth of the audience that you are able to reach. So we're going to get you a score through that audit of your current level of influential reach. It will also identify the lowest hanging fruit that we can attack right away to build that reach and that influence to a wider and deeper audience. The second thing is we're going to optimize your YouTube setup. Now, if you already have a YouTube channel, we're happy to look at it and tweak it. And if you have that and that's taken care of, we can substitute that out with another output. But the YouTube channel optimization setup is the next important thing, because guys, Google is currently still the #1 search engine, followed only by YouTube as a search engine. YouTube is an interesting social media platform because, unlike the others, it is also a search engine. So you definitely want to have a presence there so that you can be found. And by the way, ChatGPT is coming along as a strong search engine, but it scrapes the internet. So your presence and visibility on the internet also allows you to be found by ChatGPT. So the third thing that it is going to do, it is going to optimize your speaker sheet or your media sheet so that you are seen as a premium guest for shows, podcasts, TV, stages, and more. If you already have a speaker sheet or a media sheet, well, we're happy to tweak that and improve that for you. But if you have that dialed in, once again, we're willing to swap that out with another output. But you're going to leave that tiny masterclass with 3 distinct results. And this is a one-on-one experience working with me. So you are going to, we're going to be talking about your favorite subject, which is your passion baby, your business. And I will be over your shoulder, tweaking and helping you walk away with these 3 distinct results. Now, If you like what that experience is like, then we can talk about whether or not the bigger non-development program is a fit for you. But I'm inviting you to the tiny masterclass. It is a one-on-one experience. There's no specific start or launch date. You just book in and you take an available spot on my calendar. And I do look forward to helping you achieve that visibility with impact. And it may lead to virality, but we're going to focus on you, first of all, being digitally visible. And when you show up, that you show up with impact. Trudy Beerman here. I am super simple to find, and I do look forward to connecting with you.